In this video from ITFreeTraining, I will have a look at the two types of virtualization solutions that are available on the market. These are referred to as Type 1 and Type 2. Type 2 virtualization systems work like this. You have the hardware layer and the operating system on top of this. If you decide to run a virtualization solution, this is installed on the host operating system. When it is installed, it will install a hypervisor on the host operating system. Any virtual machines that are run on that computer are attached to that hypervisor. You can see that a virtual machine, in order to access that hardware, must go through the hypervisor. The hypervisor will then access the operating system to provide that functionality. The operating system will then access the hardware. Performance is slower in Type 2 virtualization solutions because of this. The advantage of Type 2 is that they are simple to run and install and don't require any special hardware features in order to run. Type 1, in contrast, works like this. On the hardware layer, the hypervisor is installed on top. The difference with Type 1 is that the operating system runs on top of the hypervisor. If any virtual machines are installed, they also run through the hypervisor. Type 1 virtualization offers better performance than Type 2. However, often Type 1 will require certain hardware features. For example, require virtualization to be supported in the CPU and be enabled in the BIOS. Type 1 virtualization solutions include Hyper-V and vSphere. The advantage of Hyper-V is that you can run Windows as well as the virtualization solution. With vSphere, you require a dedicated server to run the virtualization. The other option is to run a Type 2 virtualization solution. These include Microsoft Virtual PC, Microsoft Virtual Server, VMware Workstation, and VirtualBox. The advantage of these is that they do not require a dedicated computer or special hardware in order to run. Before finishing this video, I just want to clear up one point in regard to Hyper-V. Hyper-V is sometimes mistaken for a Type 2 virtualization solution since an operating system is required in order to run Hyper-V. If you take an example of an install of Windows Server 2012 R2, a hardware abstraction layer, or HAL, provides the communication between the operating system and the hardware. When the Hyper-V role is installed, the HAL is replaced by the hypervisor. The hypervisor performs the same functions as the HAL and is essentially a HAL with additional features designed for virtualization. So you can see, even though an operating system is required, the operating system accesses the hardware the same way a virtual machine would through the hypervisor. That's it for this video. In later videos, I will look at Hyper-V in more detail. I hope to see you in those videos. Until then, goodbye and good luck.